6, I'm Brooke Wagner.
And I'm Dan Maries. The Arizona House of Representatives hosted a special joint legislative session on the situation at the southern border today. Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels and Yuma County Sheriff Leon Wilmot gave updates about what is happening at the border.
13 News reporter Emily Miranda is at the Capitol with what Sheriff Daniels is saying about the current situation.
Sheriff Daniels called the situation the ugliest he has seen in over his 4 decades of working. He also pointed to the fact that there has been little to no action from Washington, and until there is, trouble will continue for border communities like Cochise County.
That money goes away, and we're going to be in trouble in Cochise County. That's why I started today and say thank you to everybody sitting in this room.
Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels told the Arizona House of Representatives that the border problem can't be solved until both the state and federal levels can meet in the middle. He says the problem they are currently dealing with is Congress and the Biden administration's lack of inaction.
The biggest challenge we have with Washington, D.C. is the fact that they act like this is not a crisis. They won't even talk about being a crisis, while we're down here every day dealing with these tragedies, these challenges with limited resources, limited budgets.
Daniels says if it wasn't for the continued funding from Governor Doug Ducey and Katie Hobbs, Cochise County would be in trouble.
So we're doing our part. There's a cost to it, though. There's a financial cost, and thanks to the state and our representatives, we've been able to do that in Cochise County.
One example he pointed to was their jail system. Over the last 24 months, nearly 3,000 people have been booked for border-related crimes, costing the county over $9 million in border incarcerations. He says he is thankful the state was able to offset that cost.
We embrace this partnership with the state. We got to get the federal government back engaged in this, and we got to work together for the good of the people.
Republican Representative Tim Dunn of Yuma, who called for this meeting, says he wants his colleagues to see this is an issue that needs to be worked on collectively from both sides.
We have to continue to make sure we reinforce our sheriffs, and this is a bipartisan effort to make sure that we work together to protect our citizens.
Daniels hopes today's briefing will encourage state lawmakers to put more pressure on the federal government.
If we all come together and use our influences, we can make that difference. But unfortunately, we got to get the political blinders off first. If we don't get those blinders off, it's always going to be a blurry road.
Sheriff Daniels also provided a numbers update for the 2022-23 year. With over 30,000 street releases, 650 buses sent up from Cochise County, and over 370,000 fentanyl pills seized, all which he used as examples of why the government needs to act now to fix the border situation. Reporting in Phoenix, Emily Miranda, 13 News.
President Biden is meeting